absolutely the most important thing. Folks, if you don't want to watch this, I understand, it's not for everyone. It's not everyone's cup of tea. In fact, if you'd rather cover your eyes, I don't blame you. It makes you feel any better. I'm going to cover my eyes too. I'm going to do this with a blindfold on. Okay, this is where it gets tricky.
Is that meant to be a fire?
It's gonna be, yeah.
Wicked.
I can't wait.
A very difficult stunt just became an almost impossible one. In fact, I'm the only person on the planet who's ever done this stunt with a blindfold. And this is how I do it. I don't use my eyes, I use my other senses. A lot of training, a lot of muscle memory, but I also use my ears. I listen out for the sound of the clapping down both sides of the rope line. And if you guys are clapping and cheering loudly, I'll be able to navigate if I'm running down the middle. It doesn't tell me when to jump, but that part is what I got to get right. So ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, if you're with me, say yes.
Yes!
Okay. Now just to show you how sharp these knives are, madam, if I could just borrow the baby. Gentlemen here, do me a favor, one finger. Check it out, very gently. Real nice, thank you. Now I got a blindfold here. Can you help me out, madam? All you gotta do is have a quick look through, make sure you can't see anything, okay? Real blindfold, other side as well. Thank you. Your 50 Shades of Grey moment, there it was. Now, this hurdle here, this is the one where I had a bad accident a few weeks ago. Oh, it was about a month or two ago now, actually, in Leeds. I got a bit confident, sometimes you do, and I hit this head on. And the only way I know I get it right is if I can feel the heat all the way around my body. On that instance, I couldn't feel the heat and I knew I was in for it. I ended up in a tangled mess of fire and metal on top of me. It can go wrong, folks. If you see that today, please don't just stand filming it, hoping to get 1,000 likes on social media, okay? Be a hero, grab a fire extinguisher, put me out, keep me alive, it's Christmas. Now the last thing I'll say is thank you for being my audience, I appreciate it. Without you guys, without a good audience, I wouldn't have a good job. And that's what this is today, folks. This is how I make my living. I'm a professional street performer, and my job is only as good as the people who choose to watch it. Today, that's you guys. You've been a great crowd so far. All I ask, at the end of the show, please do one thing for me. I'll be standing here, hopefully, without a mark on my body, if I get this right. And if you think I've done a good job, please do a good job for me too. I'll be standing with my blue bag. All I ask is that you remember, you're the only people who can keep street theatre alive, okay? So please don't just watch it and walk away. If you can't afford to put something in, just a thank you, a high five, something decent. I think that's fair enough. If you agree, how about one last round of applause? I'll do this for you. Okay, here we go. Let's get this hurdle lit. If you'd like to film it, feel free to do so. This is your show, but I recommend you put your phone on slow motion. This is going to be quick. Warm the hands up to time the knot on the blindfold. Okay. Here we go. Now don't forget, folks, I'm going to use my ears to navigate through. So I need to hear some good clapping when I give you the signal. Okay, one of the most dangerous street shows you'll see, folks. Here we go. Folks, take a look. This is, hang on. I guess a lot of you just thought the whole clapping thing was part of the hype, right? You didn't really realize that this is real. Well, let me explain. If I could probably do this without the clapping, I'll be honest, okay? But it really makes it easier for me if I have the clapping. So if you want to make it a bit easier for me, clap loudly, because I use the sound to navigate through the middle, okay? Without that, I could possibly do it still, but it's a lot harder. Okay, folks, so if I can ask you again, when you see me give you the signal, unless you're holding a child or a phone, give me the best you got, because I'm going to give you the best I've got. Let's make this a fair show here. Okay, just a little bit closer, guys. No, this way. There you go. This is one of those few street shows you'll see where the guy doing it can't actually die. And remember, I'm only asking for clapping for about 5 seconds. That's it. 5 of your best clapping. If you don't want to clap, just cheer, scream. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Hang on, I'll give the cue. I'm ready. Okay, your turn. Here we go. Ready. Excellent. Bit louder, Emma.